Hi and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Well, another year nearly at an end. Hope everybody's having a good Christmas and we'll have a good time. I just want to say a special thank you to everybody, new subscribers along the way, everybody who's been watching my videos and making comments, liking, disliking. Let me know what you think of this one. This is my very first interview with a Jan Emery, a local artist who's got some lovely pieces of work and who's going to be exhibiting her work throughout 2024. So have a very good Christmas, keep an eye out for the new videos, and we'll see you very soon. Jan, welcome to the Rock Cake Cafe, which is hosting your first exhibition of your art.
Hello.
Tell us how you feel about seeing your work around the walls. It's quite impressive, isn't it?
I'm absolutely thrilled, right? And the first thing that I want to say is that Zoe, who runs the cafe, without her putting them up in exactly what I think is the right positions, they wouldn't look anything like I would have imagined. I'm really delighted.
What sort of things inspire you to do your painting?
Mostly thoughts and feelings and colour and texture. So I think of something, but then as the years have gone by, I've acquired all these different ways of putting paint on, either dribbling it or throwing it or using different media, that itself can take over. So I've got an idea. But how I'm going to set about doing it it almost does itself, really. Does that make sense?
Yes, yeah. Well, tell us how you first became interested in painting. What sort of, I know you've spoken about it being inspired, but what sort of gave you the interest and the enthusiasm?
I can remember precisely. I was about 5, and it was in the war, and I was at this primary school. And nobody had ever taken any notice of me at all for any reason whatsoever. And one day, this woman, she said, we're all going to paint a season, like April, May, June, July. And then she said, well, I think Janet will put you up for August or something. And I didn't even realise that it was something I could do. So it was the first time I felt really chuffed. And then nothing else much happened until I went to the next school. And a similar thing happened there. I remember painting this windmill, and she said, "Oh, you've put a horizon in the windmill." I said, "Oh, have I?" And then she said, "That's very good." And put it on the wall, so that started me off. And so really, that was my favourite. I don't know whether it was circumstance or whether I really had a natural talent. It was just.
You must have a good 20 or 30 paintings on display here, Jan, at the moment. Tell us, are there more, or is this your whole collection?
No, I've got I think there's about 20 at home paintings, and a drawer full of drawings a bit smaller. And we didn't have the right mounts for them, they would have been smaller than this. So I should tell you, yeah.
Where did you first learn your art and develop your skills?
Well, I went to Corsham Court, which is Bath Academy of Art, which is a very, very unusual place, and it no longer exists. But you could get if you were. I was working in an office. Talk about a square peg in a round. I absolutely hated it. I wasn't very good at it. And quite by chance, if you could prove that you'd worked anywhere for 5 years, this academy, Bath Academy, would accept you as a student if they accepted you, and then you got your accommodation, the equipment that you used. One thing you had to have, it's at Lord Bath's, Lord Methuen's stately home, which is called Horsham Court. And so there's the stately home with all the studios in. And then but there are two other sort of Georgian houses around the village of Horsham. And one of the rules was you had to have a bicycle when you arrived, because you might start off in the morning at Horsham, then you had to bicycle up to Beachville, and then in the afternoon you had to bicycle back to the other one. So that was actually in the rules.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, so my mum and dad did buy me a bike.
Seeing you out around the walls, does it give you more encouragement to exhibit more and letting the audience see your work?
Well,
Do you like exhibiting?
I think it's encouraged me tremendously. I now feel more confident than I ever have, I think, really, because I've never had them all up like this, and I just feel more confident. I thought, well, there they are. If they don't like them, too bad.
Would you like to talk us through a favourite piece? Do you have a favourite piece in amongst them? Or?
I haven't really got a favourite piece. I start on each one, and I really like that one whilst I'm on it, and then I go to the next one. You know Grayson Perry, the ceramicist, and there was a thing about him on the radio, on the television, and he was asked that very question. He had all these pots around, and he said, exactly what you've asked me, which is your favourite piece? He said, I don't know. He said, there are some. About 3 years later, I don't think they're too bad.
What's your favourite media to work with?
I haven't really got a favourite media, but at the moment it's definitely oils. I started with oils, as we did at art school, before acrylics really came in. And I think if Leonardo or anyone was about it and there was acrylic, he would have had a go at it. It was a completely new medium. But at the moment, I'm really back to oils. But I like them all, really. And that one over there has got rock salt plum on it.
Which one's that?
That one by the door.
Tell me, what's your plans for the future?
Keep going, every day, yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
So you've still got plenty in the pipeline?
I shan't stop. It's just part of my life, you know.